This episode of Lost Anarchy Presents has been brought to you by Ziggurate.com. There's nothing fake about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What was I doing?
Right, it was a couple of weeks before you played with Marilyn Manson.
Oh, maybe I was just hanging out with some friends at the Rainbow or something.
Well, yeah. That's where we go.
Yeah.
We're locals. By the way, this is Ultimate Band Girl. This is my main writer.
Julie, how are you?
Yeah, Julie, Ultimate Band Girl, and this is Tyler Bates, legend, badass. Well, come on, man. Last time I interviewed you, you were like so rock star. You're like, why am I here?
No, never.
No, not in a bad way, Not in a bad way, Mr. Bates. I mean, like in a good way. You know what I mean?
I'm always appreciative to be anywhere.
Well, I mean, you are.
For jail.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like.
Or the DMV or
Your
court.
time
Yeah.
Court, no good.
Mojo, your turn.
Whenever you're ready.
Hello. I'm just wondering, I have two questions. How you got into composing, like when you were a kid, if you were like, I want to be a composer, or if it's something later in life you fell into. And then I'll ask my second question after.
Okay, I did not aspire to be a composer. Always played music, always in bands, always writing music and producing music. But at some point I had the opportunity to write music for a movie. I think they needed, what happened was there's a low budget film that needed some rock score cues, and they gave me some timings where they wanted the piece to shift from here to here to here. So I just happened to be making a record at the time, and I had musicians in the studio, knocked it down, and they liked it, luckily. And then the people working on that movie offered me an opportunity to do another film, and I started learning about movie making, filmmaking from these people, and did that. And I painted houses to string the jobs together. But I was really intrigued by the craft of it, and I think it's...
Okay, Harrison Ford.
No, but I think it's... I know, right? No, but I think it's because I learned it from filmmakers that I loved it. It wasn't because I learned from composers or coming in through that side of it. I learned from the director's perspective, the writer's perspective, the editor's perspective, and I think that intrigued me and also inspired me musically. So that's what led to it.
And I know your movies that you've scored, some are horror, some are more kind of action movies. Like when you're going, like someone like presents a score idea, what's your process when you're trying to build the sound and how that your score is going to evolve for the movie? Like, do you approach them all the same way?
No, I first listen to, I would like to see what they're doing, so I'll watch the film. Obviously, the way it's shot, the subject matter, the actual actors in the character roles will influence greatly what my decision making is, or prompts me creatively to come up with a game plan or an idea for the movie, and of course then collaborating with the director and producers to figure out what they're looking for, what they want the film to ultimately be, how they want what their sensibilities are, and how I can help support that and communicate those through music, where music is intended to carry the weight of that moment in the film. So I try and look at every movie as though it's a completely new experience. There's always something new to learn, new challenges, and it really comes down to forming a relationship with the director, and if I already have one established, it's building on what we've already done. No complacency whatsoever. I have a tendency to work with people who are constantly aspiring to do better and reinvent themselves, and like James Gunn, definitely will push you to your limits as an artist, which is where you want to be. It's like that's when you feel like you're alive, when you're walking the line of success and failure very closely. So that's what's exciting about it. It's not about anything but that. It's about the challenge. It's about the art. It's always great to get paid, but that's not...
Money's money. You gotta love it.
But it's not... I've never made a decision ever.
Are you on board for Guardians of the Galaxy 2?
Cool.
Well, because you did the score for 300 and not for 302. Why did that happen, by the way?
Well, I did plenty of sword and sandals stuff for a while, but there was
Sword and Sandal.
After we did Sucker Punch, Zach had a situation where he was working with some other collaborators that brought in some other people, and from there, that's where that spawned, And to be frank with you, I'm glad I did the one that was.
Even
aired.
South Park made a reference to your music, by the
Yeah.
way. Come on, you saw that episode. This is Lesbos.
No, I haven't actually.
You haven't seen it?
Yeah, you haven't seen that South Park?
Scissoring? You don't like
You don't remember?
scissors?
Yeah.
Oh.
They made
I
a
gotta check
reference
it out
to you.
now.
Yeah.
I'll look for it.
They made a reference to your stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, to be honest with you, I try not to pay too much attention to that kind of stuff.
And why'd you cut your hair?
Why'd it cut it?
Yeah. 'Cause last year I saw you had longer hair. So
It was?
Yeah.
Oh, I had to cut some of it off because for Marilyn Manson, he asked me if I would go completely black with my hair, so I did.
Well, the black hair is one thing, man. But why'd you cut your hair?
Yeah, that's
Well,
hard to dye.
because I didn't like it when it was dyed black initially, so I just started cutting into it, took a razor to it, and then it got so screwed up from being black. I'm naturally blonde, so
Oh, I know.
You're blonde?
yeah.
Last year, bitch.
Black hair
That was
dye, you can dye
quasi-blonde,
hair
though.
black. You can't dye it.
Yeah, it's fucked, and I didn't want to shave it all off, so
I
I
have
said,
one
all
more
right.
question. When you're working in the studio with filming a score in a band, how is that different? Is there more drama when you're working with a band and creating rock and roll music versus doing a score? Is that easier? Because are you just telling them play this and this, or are you collaborating?
Nothing's easy. When you record an orchestra, we've already prepared the music for them to play. So they interpret it. Tim Williams, who's my orchestrator, conducts pretty much everything. He's super talented. He's great with the musicians. And so he knows me and my intent very, very well. And he's great working with the musicians in the orchestra. I need to be in the booth, for one, because I need to really hear the critical aspects of the music I want to hear. And that's when you're in the live room, everything sounds amazing. But when you're in the booth, it's not as emotional in the same way. And so I can really focus my ear on timing and intonation and expression. And then also if a director is in there or producer's in there and they have a question or a concern, I can address it immediately. And I think that's what you really want to do as a composer for film, especially, is you want to keep everything calm and you want to make sure that you're addressing everyone's interests and concerns. So I think when I'm right there with them, it's a lot better process for me and for everyone. So I have no posterity wanting to go out and conduct. It's not my thing.
And congratulations for that award you got in that Burbank thing.
What did I get?
You won an award. We were invited for that, but you won it, and we wanted to go.
I did?
Yeah.
I don't even know what we're talking about.
That is
Yeah.
an award show thing that happened in Burbank for some horror convention thing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You were
Thank you for
scheduled to
telling me about-
win.
Yeah. We had the heads up on that.
That's
So.
Burbank. I had to go all the way up there.
Well, for him, he lives
I
over
don't
there.
even know where it was. When it was. When was that?
A couple of weeks ago, a couple of months ago.
A couple months ago, I was still on tour. So
Yeah.
I might have been out of.
Are you still in Marilyn Manson, by the way?
No, I left the band. I've got a lot of things that I need to focus my energy on. Other than that, it was fun. Went all over the world and played, and it was great.
Well, come on, you did the rock star thing. Last time we interviewed you last year, you were like, you're just as much. Well, you weren't as bad as us, but you were like, I'm here. I just got the gig for Marilyn Manson, and those things, in a good way.
Oh, I did his record with him.
Yeah.
That was.
Which, by the way, I heard the album, and I have a love-hate with it because 3 songs in a row of acoustic, but you're just.
Well, you know what's funny about that?
Go ahead.
Is those 3 songs at the end, they required them for a value add on the physical CD. So literally on a Friday, I forget, Manson and I were doing something, and the manager's like, hey, we need these 3 songs, acoustic versions of these songs by Monday. I'm like, shit. So, all right.
I pooped that.
So I'm like, Manson, you better come over. We got to do this. And so he came over, and we did them. Those were the first takes of all 3 of those songs. We just played them. That was the first time they were ever played acoustically. And then I just mixed it and sent it off to Brian to master it, and that was it. You know, but it was really about value add. We weren't.
Well, you're a hard worker, bro. Mr.
They
Tyler.
wanted it. They asked for it and they got it. This is what you want.
But like you're a hard worker, Mr. Bates. You're a hard worker. By the way, I know this sounds like a stupid question here, but were you ever made fun of by your last name?
You mean masturbates?
Oh, you said it, not
Never
me.
heard of that before.
Well,
Mine's worse than yours. My real last name's Asperger, so.
Oh, shit.
yeah. Like, the reason why I ask you that is not the masturbates, but also been like, Bates Motel.
I didn't even think
Typical
of that.
Tyler too. Tylenol was another one when people were poisoning Tylenol a long time ago.
Well, I didn't really know that
I
part,
thought
but
Bates
yeah.
Motel, but I didn't think masturbates.
Yeah, well, I'm a guy, so that's the first thing.
But yeah. Like, you rock, my friend. I mean, like, you're one of the only composers who evolved. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, come on. You were here last year, duh. But like last year, like, I interviewed you and Brian Tyler, even though technically it's confusing because you have the similar names. Like,
I don't get what the
you're Tyler Bates, Brian Tyler. You know what I mean? Like, you did
You
that.
share at least part of a name.
Yeah.
I don't share a name with anyone.
Well, because you did Guardians of the Galaxy and he did Avengers. Brian Tyler, that
Yeah.
guy.
Gotta wrap it up.
Right. I'm wrapping up right now. Pleasure, my friend. Good seeing you again.
Good to see you guys.
Nice meeting you. Thank you so
Awesome.
much.
Thanks for coming down, guys.
Hey, have an
I love
awesome
the
night.
feather outfit.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe or I will scratch your eyeballs out.
This episode has been brought to you by Cigarette.com. There's nothing fake about it. We're the source for electronic cigarettes. Welcome to the 21st century. Quit smoking and start vaping. No tar, no secondhand smoke, no pollution, no offensive odors. Smoke without the guilt. We carry everything from egos to traditional electric cigarettes and a full line of accessories. So please come on down to Cigarette.com. All of our flavors are produced right here in the United States, and we can even say our flavors are kosher. So for the best flavors, the best vaping experience that you can get, go to Cigarette.com. And remember, all the flavor you will get vaping on your cigarette at Cigarette.com. That's Zigret.com.